Right. So I've made a mirror, and this is it. And it's a spike mirror. It's a mirror spikes and a shield for spikes, right? So uh, the six words: dignity, respect, balance, uh, faith, trust, and belief. I put on the Greenland, right there, uh, with a sunset and all that, and on my heart and everything, right? And in the waters of the tides, right, and the sounds of the sea, and then that's sort of that's the handle, right? So that it makes sure that it looks at both sides of the what it's gonna tip, right? That's my tip. So it's looking at the fire underneath and the waters of that, and it's looking at the fire underneath and the waters of that. So it's looking at both, and it's looking at it all in the kind of mirror of it, but with the music, right? Because this is a music color mirror, right? So the other one underneath, and on that way and underneath, right, is a reflection true to nature and mature, right? So it goes mature to that, and the soul responsibilities, my own. I hold on to that, and intuition and sure self is a shore, with the shore going to the sea there, sure of self, and with my shadow too, right? And that's going into my choices here, right? Which are defended from making any bad choices in my own awareness, and any spikes that I put out there. If I'm annoyed or something, they hit a boundary, and they won't hurt anybody if they don't deserve to get anything uh, done to them because it'll rebound and say no thanks. So and that's the same with that one. It's got a rebound. It's just like the moon on the chestnut is the one. It's the same sort of entity, not entity, but energy that moves the colors and light around. So then, training from my higher self, right? This is my head is my heart, right? And I've got to be careful with it, right? Because they're playing with it. So I got a riptide there that goes into the sea, through the river of the land, right? And sees through that riptide what is causing any imbalances with my reflection, right? And I can just water that here with my lava, and I can just drip that out into the lava and go to nothing. There's a little bit of black there, so I can just drip to nothing. A little bit of black on that edge, just so I can drip to nothing. So that is my sapphire raven, right? And that's the embers up there with the crow there, and the eagle sees all, like, over all of that, right? So yeah, so there's the sort of those three uh, things there, right? So so yeah, so that was my idea for mirror. If you give a shit. So those three here, so they would be like going like that, just just flowing like that, so that they would just be always like making sure that any spikes that come my way, which I think there are things like that, shadows and shit, right? So any spikes that come my way, uh, they get it back as well. So that's like my fiver. That's like when you're driving and you've got two mirrors, like one on that side. So when I'm driving, I can see that as well. And when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm seeing all of it, right? So I've got a shadow mirror of both, right? Of what it is. It's not, and it's a better reflection because I'm reflecting that to that. So I'm reflecting what my values are to what I hold of my worth, right? So values and worth. So it's a balance. So I'm mirroring my balance and worth. So anything that comes into conflict with that should hit my shield, right? So it's either going to get it or go away, right? So and anything that I'm sending out to mirror good things, right? It'll all come out in this sort of sun in the sun and just in the winds up there. Look, right, and all this is my business, and sometimes things go out in the wind, and that's all up in the outside of that, right? Because the mirror isn't everything. Because the outside of the mirror is where everything happens. This is just to get over the mirror entity that is mirroring back a load of shit that doesn't make any bloody sense. So I put that eye on that sword and that eye on that sword. Right, so I got two eyes, and that's sort of like the envelope, and I've sealed that with my teardrops, right? So yeah, and there's a little line fracture there, little one. It's not a fracture. It's just like coming from the mountain, a river through the land, through the sea, through the bottom there, just to drip out into the scorched earth away. Things I don't want to, nothing, right? So that's important because I need to empty the mirror of conflicts, right? So that's my new mirror, and it replaces all other mirrors, and I don't have any others. Okay.